What's up guys, welcome back to HMHT. My name is Ben, and as you can see today we have a brand new iOS update, and it's iOS 14.7 beta 2. At the time I'm recording this video, it's out to developers and to public beta testers, and irregardless of the profile you have, this is an update you can update to. And the update sizes you can see came in for me at 288.5 megabytes. But before you get all excited and update, there is a public service announcement error that's affecting a lot of users on iOS 14.7 beta 2. So you can see that a number of users are getting SIM failure error after updating to iOS 14.7 beta 2. It's affecting different devices in different regions, so I would advise you read this article, or at least try to find out what's causing this and also what regions are being affected, and know whether to update or not. So that out of the way, this is also not all that Apple released today. If we go to the Apple developer website, you can see the updates that came out today. So we have macOS Big Sur 11.5 beta 2, iOS 14.7, as well as iPadOS 14.7 beta 2, watchOS 7.6 beta 2. I did a video on this. And also tvOS 14.7 beta 2. No HomePod updates, but all these updates are available today. And again, before updating, make sure you know what's going on. If you use your device like to make calls or rely on your SIM card a lot, then I wouldn't advise you update to this update of iOS 14.7 beta 2 yet, until we know how to overcome this SIM error. Now, if we go into the settings and go to general and go to the about, this section, you can see the new build number that we have, 18G5033E. So we have a build number that ends with the E, and that means that this update still needs some work to be done, and there's no way it's going to be released before iOS 15 or before WWDC 2021. And the modern firmware update, you can see it 4.03.04, and those are the software changes that came with this update. Now, when it comes to the new features and changes that came with this update, the first one that I have to mention has to do, at least for me, for my specific region, with this weather precipitation update. So you can see that for me in Richmond, I'm in British Columbia, Canada, so you can see my air quality level, and I was getting like more parameters when it comes to weather precipitation, and these updates hourly or sometimes even in minutes. And if you keep an eye on it, sometimes you'll be able to see it adjust itself, and that's super good attention to details when it comes to this. And I just noticed that, you know, it's just working a little bit better than what was there before on iOS 14.6. so that's the first change that I noticed with this update. And the second thing that's there with this update, if you go into the settings and go to your software update before updating to iOS or iPadOS 14.7 beta 2, for some regions or for some users, they are getting that ability to be able to update over cellular without even using Wi-Fi. So you can have your Wi-Fi off and be able to update to this iOS 14.7 beta 2. Now, for me, I have like a weakness of always connecting to my home Wi-Fi, so I didn't try that out, but next time I'll set a reminder in order for me to try it out and see whether it's here in my region in Canada. Now, those seems to be the new features and changes that came with this update. And then some other wording changes were mentioned when it comes to Siri. So Siri received just minor tweaks or wording change just with this update. Now, those are the new features and changes that came with this update. When it comes to issues or bugs or performance, I would say that so far, you know, I can tell the difference between this and beta 1, besides the SIM error or the network error that could affect some users. So keep an eye out for that. And now let's talk about the next big thing, or iOS 15. At this point in time, everyone is talking about iOS 15. So as you can see, today is actually June the 2nd, and iOS 15, the first beta, is coming out on the 7th of June. So It first of all comes out to developer beta testers, and then after a few days to public beta testers. If you want to be able to update to it, keep an eye on my channel. I'll show you a way that you can update, a safe way that you can update. I should put it out there. So or iOS 15 next week, and as you can see with this iOS 14.7, the build number isn't at all that stable. It has a letter at the end that depicts that it's highly unstable, so we will need quite a number of more betas in order to fully work out this update. So perhaps a beta 3, beta 4, and then a release candidate. So it needs some weeks, which means we'll have iOS 15 before iOS 14.7 is officially out. And either or, I'm going to be covering these updates here on the channel. And if you'd like to keep updated with all that's going to be happening at WWDC, iOS 15, watchOS 8, and so on, then a sub to the channel will be great. Now, other than that, that's about it for me. This is just a small update that came with minor stability and security improvements. And if you like this video, a like will be good and a sub will be great. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.